Shop Grocery.
It's Final Four Tuesday in the TDPFL, with a place in the knockout final up for grabs. Tonight, up for grabs. Also, the Tier 2 points table is taking shape as two unbeatens remain. All this and more tonight on First Team. Welcome all to First Team. I'm Wayne Cunningham, alongside a dancing ace journalist and commentator, Jovan Rovello. We are back here on First Team. We're taking in TTPFL action. I am fresh from a disastrous Gold Cup, but apparently the guys did all right without me.
I mean, we kind of settled in, and it was all right. We get a little rhythm and thing. Start to see you here, but
Yeah.
how was your trip? In the United States.
Terrible.
Tell me about it.
Terrible. No, the Gold Cup, notwithstanding the results, we know that disappointment all around. After St. Kitts, we got off on a high, defeated St. Kitts, who had aspirations,
Yeah.
and who doing well in the Caribbean right about now, and
sure.
and it was a tough game. But then we ran into Jamaica. We moved to St. Louis, Missouri, and we ran into Jamaica. Literally, Jamaica ran into us, I should say.
Right.
And the gap is clear with regards to the style of play, the physicality of the Jamaicans. The first half they were just bouncing us off the board easily. Levi Garcia is our strongest, one of our more experienced players, and he was really getting trouble to plant it because it wasn't giving him time. You understand? It was 3-0 early in the first half, and we were shell shocked.
Yeah.
With that, after that disaster, we pick ourselves up. We moved across to Charlotte, North Carolina, to run into the United States, thinking we're like, hey, we have to do something to get into the quarterfinals, because we did group stage action already.
Yeah.
And well, everybody know what happened with that. It was a poor performance all around. The coach tried to change it up a bit to bring something more from the Jamaica game. Well, clearly it didn't work. And go ahead.
Not to cut you, but I know the coach. You and the coach, we had a little. It was looking like a little them body cup movies and thing where they have like Arnold Schwarzenegger and somebody else very small. But it looked like you were having a good time. But notwithstanding that, he said something before the tournament where he said that it was a bit too early for Trinidad and Tobago. Do you think that the tournament and how it panned out showed for Trinidad and Tobago?
Well, the circumstances surrounding our qualification to the group stage, right, were sort of sudden. We didn't expect it. We expected to go through that qualification stage, but then Nicaragua cheated, right? And when they cheat, it is loss, right? They cheat.
Like Nicaragua and the socials. The kind of real threat.
No, because they were there because they think they were going to the Gold Cup, and they had the people there. The press were there in abundance because they don't move with press like us. It's like how we move with one person, four people, because it was just me and the I-95 crew basically outside media. They have about 14 people. Right. And the trick, let me get this little story. One of the guys came in to the press box for game one, against St. Kitts and Nevis. Wayne, how you doing, Wayne? You know him long time. Right? The dude, So I said, okay, this and the other thing. And he sat down, and during the break, he came up again. Well, can I ask you a question? You don't have to answer. Did you all protest, or did CONCACAF tell you all that you all made it? Partner, just so. Partner, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I think CONCACAF, they did that to get rid of Nicaragua. I say, CONCACAF, right? Do something for Trinidad and Tobago to get rid of Nicaragua. That is what you think. That is your conspiracy theory, right? Well, that's how it looks to us. I say, well, that is so wrong. I say, you all cheated. You all got caught. Thing. I said, did you all cheat? He said, well, you could look at it both. I said, no. You all cheated, you got caught. We moved in. Simple as that.
And I don't think that Trinidad and Tobago are actual favorites,
Yeah,
you know, in any confederation, because we normalize right now and all those things.
Yeah.
But back at home, we have a very vibrant tournament that's kind of just getting into the swing of things. We're talking about the Tier 2 tournament. Tier 2 of the TTPFL, the first match tonight in focus. It is Defence Force 2 versus Bethel FC. And they're behaving just like Defence Force 1.
Rampage.
Very early, 6 minutes. That is a penalty call for sure.
But we didn't get the penalty.
We didn't get it.
Yeah. They got the penalty, but we didn't get the shot. So right now it's 1-0. Yeah.
1-0 after 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Defence Force leading. Couple of players that you may know, that was Joan Baltazar with that back heel pass, and Kellon Surrett makes it 2-0 in the 32nd minute. Defence Force as rampant in Tier 2 as they are in Tier 1, eh?
Yeah. And it's a lot of experienced players on the field. It's more their Tier 2 team is more guys who retire from the top flight and, you know, want to keep active and so forth. But that makes it a very formidable outfit.
Yeah, Juxon Dong, this team, as we like to say in Trinidad and Tobago. It was a good shot and a very sharp save from the keeper. He will be under the caution this match.
Busy.
A reminder that
you see that one?
There were 2 goals before this one. Joan Baltazar, we mentioned him, very special player in his heyday. This is a very special goal from downtown.
Like 80 yards.
Bro, he's on fire. 3-0 at the half. Call that chrome in colloquial terms.
Baltazar was captain of the Defence Force first team for a while.
A very long time.
In the Pro League. Captain of the national futsal team.
Pretty much.
You know, he's a very experienced campaigner.
Very, very talented footballer. This is Lukman Brooks. Got number 4.
Lukman Brooks played in the Pro League since about 5 years old. You know. Lukman Brooks is only about 22 years or something.
A double for him on the day.
Lukman Brooks have about 5 brothers. All of them from Sama.
Name tree?
No, Lukman brother.
Defence Force would hit the post a couple occasions in this match. It was really a one-sided affair. Great save though on the other end. Bethel showing some resistance. The team from Tobago. Been very good in the TFA's tournament.
Ouch.
That is a penalty again. Looks to be a foul on Balthazar. 90 plus 2, Aaron Lester steps up, takes the penalty.
He was around the national team for a while, probably around 2019. Aaron Lester, good, nice utility player. You know, come from a sporting family too. You know, I think he's the nephew, the man they used to call Spanish, Richard Gidlin, and his mom is Asha Lester, the referee.
Right, and we want to thank Ancestry.com, aka Wayne Cunningham, for those.
The history,
we take it. That's why you had the little thing in your bed and thing. But
them grey and comfort style.
So we're gonna speak about Defence Force later. Defence Force 1 later. They're on the course for a double. Do you think that Defence Force 2 is looking like the same type of team?
Yeah, Defence Force 2, no, not really. You know, I think basically right now, I could be wrong, but they're looking like they're taking a little sweat, a little, staying active kind of thing. That's what it seems looking like. But in saying that, we have to remember Defence Force 1 started off slow as well.
Right.
Defence Force 2 somewhere, they're at 5th now after this win.
You feel like we're doing that on purpose? Or?
Yeah. It's an army thing, play dead to get Kubala or something, I think. So which one is it? You're from Moruga. How do you say that?
Yeah, play dead to get Kubala.
Right, yeah. But if you watch, I watched Phoenix, right? That's the other Tobago team.
Right.
They're running.
Yeah.
They're running like a team who want to come up, who want to come upstairs. Right? And the other team is Queen's Park. That's the 2 unbeaten teams, basically. We're getting to that. And they're running. Right? They want promotion. No promotion, no. But they're getting in that groove for next season.
Speaking about groove, let's see how these teams moved and grooved through week 6 of the Tier 2 in the TTPFL. UTT falling to FC Phoenix, the top of the league actually. Queen's Park are second. They won their match 3-2 against Matura Reunited. So that Defence Force result. Harlem Strikers won 3-0. They're coached by another man from the Defence Force. Guaya United lost to Police FC 2.
That's a shocking result. Guaya, the Green Machine, a big name in Tier 2 football. You know, they're not looking too good right about now, but early days still.
At least in coastal football. Let's look at the way that the table lines up so far after 6 weeks. After 5 games played, FC Phoenix are on top with 11 points. They have 3 wins and 2 draws, unbeaten. Also unbeaten is QPCC. Harlem Strikers have suffered 1 loss. They're third on 10 points as well. TT Police FC are fourth. Top 5 is rounded out by the legendary San Fernando Giants FC. Bottom half includes Defence Force 2, UTT FC, Matura United, Bethel FC, and Pity Valley, Diego Martin United, and Guaya United.
Your home team, Moruga Reunited,
That's Matura Reunited.
Oh, yeah, use Moruga.
Yeah, that's Henry and them team.
Like Henry and them team.
Yeah.
Of all these people from far, far away in the studio.
But what do you think about that Tobago team taking the Super League, as we call it?
No, it's possible because as I say, Phoenix running. You know, Phoenix looking good. Terry Williams and his family. It's a family-owned team. You know, FC Phoenix, and they're looking good. I see his son still playing, Leandro. He's a veteran now, but could always put it away.
Of course.
You know, so they are forced to be reckoned with. But if you watch Queen's Park, they say Shawnee Silva looking for a pick on the national team because
always class, huh?
Yeah, he's
always class.
He is a top class player. I don't lie, and he guiding that. He have a nice team around him.
Yeah.
But he really pulling the strings. So they had to watch Queen's Park. Queen's Park have a game in hand. You know, 1 point adrift.
Yes.
So right now they in the more advantageous position, right? But if Phoenix keep running like this, I see it kind of interesting coming down to week 20. Yeah.
Things are getting very interested indeed in Trinidad and Tobago football. When we come back from the break, we have a clash between the 2 leagues as we look at the knockouts in the TTPFL. Stay with us. This is First Team.
TTT News, delivering more news more often to more people. Follow us on social media at TTT Live Online. Log on to www.ttt.live.
Premier Football League. This is Terminex Locator Rangers against the second placed ACPOS in the regular season.
Big clash.
Big clash. Rangers finished 4th. Disappointed to finish there, but they would show some great strength in this match. It's going to be a great goal. Tyrone Charles with the goal, but Daniil Cyrus, wonderful run upfield. Great running off the ball.
And he cut in for the big to go there.
Watch the vision. Watch the vision from a central defender. Beautiful. Beautiful goal from Locator Rangers. Well-deserved lead in the 17th minute of this match. They led 1-0. More from Rangers in the second half. This would be Russ Russell Jr. class as usual. 73rd minute, and we'd have to bring back Senior just to gloat a bit.
Senior will talk about that all week.
A great goal, great close control.
And
defender basically gave up.
Senior will also talk about the keeper.
Yeah, of course. He wouldn't be too harsh, though. He'd have to prop up the goal scorer. That is a 2-0 lead for Rangers, looking like running away with it. There's a bit of argy-bargy on the sidelines. Cyrus and company just making sure that it's,
keep it nice.
A little more decent. Would be a red card, though. Yeah. Pivotal man in the middle of the Rangers defense.
Yeah. But look at the composure of Nikolai Nyron, the referee. He didn't get flustered. He wait, everything cool down. Red.
Yeah, Nyron is a man, really.
Yeah.
This would be the consolation goal for ACPOS, 90+4. Sidale McLean scoring. Went back to the business end, but there would be precious little more for them left in this match. That was 2-1. That would be the final score in this match. Terminex Waikato Rangers looking like they're on the redemption path.
Yeah, they're looking for something out of the league. Right about now they're battling the police in the second semi-final. That's how they got to the semi-final. Yeah. And that match going on right now. So but Tyrone Charles, let me talk about Tyrone Charles a little bit.
Sure.
His season in the league was tremendous. He popped up at the right time. He made some crucial plays. We saw a lot of the goals he scored, but the assists that he put in, for Guerra, he gave Guerra a lot. He gave the guy from Valencia, Lee. He really spread it around. Yeah. So Tyrone had a good season, and I hope we see him again next season. We don't know what is going on right now. We're hearing a lot of talk with regards to one moving here and one moving there.
Right.
But we'll see.
Okay, let's see the other highlights package from the knockouts that we have for you. We have 3 of them. This one is a bit older than the one that we have for you tonight. It's Defense Force versus QPCC. Sean De Silva in that Queen's Park. You call it Aqua.
Yeah.
Defense Force will go on a rampage in this match. Lots to cheer for the boys in blue. The second kit. This will be the first goal taken well by Rion Moore on the second chance. Getting more. 22nd minute. Defense Force leading 1-0.
Moore getting up well there. Normally we see him galloping down the flanks. But he got up well. And then it fell to his feet and he just poked it in. Easy goal for Rion Moore.
Then the man who is almost inevitable for Defense Force, Brent Sam. 29th minute, well into double figures, helping the Defense Force cause deep into the end of the season. What kind of value would you put on Brent Sam?
Brent Sam is class with regards to in the 60-yard box and in the 18-yard box. He is trouble. When he scores defenders to panic.
True poacher, but this is a defender who causes defenders to panic. Justin Shiggy Garcia. That is his 8th of the season in all competitions. Unstoppable for a man who stops a lot.
Yeah. Well, I know you never see the real Shiggy, the first player, because they're a bit young for that, but Justin Garcia, which one is this Shiggy?
It's Justin, yeah.
Right.
This was a bit of Ole from QPCC. Opening up the Defense Force, and Sean, 44th minute, getting back something for the men from Queen's Park.
Before Shiggy didn't used to score so much goals, but his son's scoring some goals. And as we spoke about De Silva pulling the strings in this Queen's Park team.
Quality technique to just tuck that one away. It would be 3-1 at halftime. Halftime coming there at the newly lush Arima Velodrome. A penalty call will be taken by Brent Sam again. 47th minute, roofs it.
No stopping that. Too much power.
Very calm, great technique.
Taking advantage of the short man.
And the keeper the wrong way, and goal for Brent Sam. This is another for Defense Force. They weren't holding back. Justin Garcia, 61st minute.
Junior Shiggy again. He just coming up and scoring goals lately.
Hey, you'd think that...
And playing well as a defender too. Yeah. You understand? He doing his job, and adding a little more, inside the penalty area.
You think somebody would pick him up? This is Rivaldo Correa, 69th minute. That is number 6 for the defense force. 6-1. And outside of the competition goes QPCC.
Good run by Correa.
Great run by Rivaldo Correa.
Yeah.
Been very good this season. Hasn't got as much headline space as he would want, but that is a great win for Defense Force, winning this one 6-1.
He's a very hard worker for that Defense Force team. He's a player that Hudson Charles Baba would like. He's a fellow that's following instructions, do what he had to do. The coach will, as we say in football, the coach will shook him. Shook him on the field, do what he had to do, come back out, and he don't complain. At least he didn't use to. I don't know if he's doing complain now.
Calling time on this section of First Team. We're coming back with a very updated match. Defense Force is up next. Stay with us.
Grocery.
PFL post-season knockout competition, post-league season knockout competition. Brent Sam will factor in this match.
It wasn't easy. Down at the Diego Martin Sporting Complex.
And they're playing Point Fortin Civic. They would start early. They wanted at this point of the season. A shot was repelled very quickly. Civic just fighting their way. This would be a corner from Justin Sadu. Unmarked. Again. Justin Garcia, 14th minute.
Hey.
Somebody have to pick up Justin Garcia.
They're not learning. They're not learning.
Look at this.
But he's really making some height.
A great lead from
climbing.
a man called Shiggy. Does his little dance on the way as Defense Force takes the lead. This would be a penalty for Point Fortin Civic, their first opportunity to draw level. Taken by Marcus Joseph, man called Lobo. Faces with Christian Beguet. And Beguet wins to keep Defense Force in the lead.
You want to get some family with Beguet?
Go ahead now, let me take it.
Beguet come from a goalkeeping family. He's the brother of Cleon John. I remember him as a little fella coming around his brother, but he learned well.
Football heritage indeed. This will be another penalty for Point Fortin Civic. Defense Force. Of course, Marcus Joseph, man from Point Fortin. Labre, sorry. Making it 1-1 in the 35th minute. Point Fortin Civic giving a real fight. Heritage Point Fortin Civic. Just get another angle of this. Very well taken by Lobo on the second time of asking. There you can see the love that he's getting from his team. It'll be a shot.
Couple shots.
Couple shots and Wall doing its duty and a wall of a man just repelling it. Referee Crystal Sobers.
Working hard.
Building up a sweat. She would call the first after an end. Defense Force with more in the second half. That would be Rion Moore, 46 minutes, putting them back in the lead.
From the blow of the whistle. Point, that concentration lapse, with that break, and too easy.
Almost was a penalty. Good work by Brent Sam to just lay it off. See that inadvertent handball. Rion Moore with a nominal task, just tucking it in. More from Defense Force though. Still searching for another goal. This is a beauty of a cross. A great finish, Brent Sam, 63rd. The heritage keeper, Probably get a phone call from Ross Russell. I don't want to block him. This is not a good watch if you're a goalie. Brent Sam towering, obliging on the service.
No good watch if you're a defender either, because, you know, for a man like Brent Sam, that's too much room.
Too much room. And speaking of room, where did he find room to do this? Houghton Hector.
Yeah.
Class act as always. 68 minutes. 3-2. A great goal by the Heritage captain, showing all his technique, ability to ride a tackle.
Never count him out.
Yeah.
That fella good.
Great stuff from them. Slip in defense. Defense force would be in on goal. Another good save. Just stopping the flood of goals, keeping them in it. 84th minute, 85th. Should have been almost the equalizer here. Painfully close for Point Fortin, Heritage Point Fortin Civic. Defense Force are your first semi-finalist. Second match is between the first finalists, I'm sorry.
First finalists, yeah.
Second match is between Police FC and Larkota Rangers. How do you feel about Defense Force for the double this year?
They're looking solid. Looking solid. They're still clicking. You know, after they secure the league, they're still clicking. They're working hard towards playing in the Caribbean Champions League. You know, so they will not let their foot off the gas. There'll be whoever come in had to come good. But Point Fortin come good, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, Point Fortin make them work for that win, you know. And they were in it down to the end. You know, it's a real tough luck for points.
Really great effort from them. As we look to wrap this edition of First Team Up, we'd just like to pay tribute to a fallen soldier from Trinidad and Tobago's football. Kemron Purcell unfortunately passed away this weekend. We'd like to extend our condolences to the police football team and everyone who knows him, especially all the footballers in the league. I'd like to express our condolences to him. And yeah,
I know him well. He was a Cali early in his days. He played Champions League with us. You know, nice fella, you know? Real good dude, you know. And I like how his life was going, you know. It's really a sad. When I heard it, I couldn't talk for a little while. He's really a class act, as you say. Got some nice goals in the league this year, you know.
Really good on corners, boy.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Kemron Purcell. Tonight, we want to leave you a bit of a high note. This is the A&D Goal of the Week. Goal of the Week comes from Defense Force 2. In their Tier 1 match, and Joens Balthazar.
Bali is wicked. Bali, you shouldn't be doing people that. No.
Now, I see Joens Balthazar play football before. Yeah. I would have looked for this because he have it. He have it in the locker. He have it in the locker.
But he must be a young fella. He must be known as more Joens Balthazar. Poor fella.
Very tricky finish. That is your A&D Goal of the Week.
A&D, the must-stop grocery. 100 Eastern Main Road in Aruka. Check them out. They have good they have soccer bag.
They have
soccer bag. I know the proprietor famous for some nice soccer bag, nice and milky. But I had other things too. Go and check them out. Yeah.
All right. So you want to wrap us, or you want me to take it?
No, I wanted to hear the score from Diego Martin, but we ain't getting it at all. Anybody have the score from Diego Martin? No. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for tonight on First Team. On behalf of Jovan Ravello, I'm Wayne Cunningham. We'll see you next week with more football action.
First Team was powered by A&D, the Must Shop Grocery. This is TTT. Live for local.